All right, guys. Good morning.
That's my alarm. I'm supposed to be on this call with you guys. Let me turn that off.
All right, guys. Today we have a very special call. We have Tina Gonzales on with us, and I'm super excited because she's gonna, fill us up with some energy because that's all she's got. So she is 6-star in her first business center and 2-star qualifying in her second. And she's a Success Club 10 legend, which means she's hit Success Club for 24 months straight, which is awesome. And she's also a 2-time elite coach. So we're super excited to have her here with us today. And yeah.
I'm so freaking excited to get to share time with you guys. It's epic. This team has something really, really, really special. I've gotten to come out and visit you guys twice, got to go to Kat's amazing family restaurant twice, drink some vino there, go to your guys' Super Saturday that you planned, and now you guys have, your team represented on the freaking Baller Market Council. So that's just crazy. I mean, the stuff that you guys are doing as a team to elevate and get recognition is just incredible. And you know what? That's really important for a couple of reasons that I'll talk about here through this call. To elevate your team, to get your team recognition. Here's just like one, for example. I don't know, have you guys noticed, have you guys all seen, let's talk about that Facebook ads training or the Facebook like page training program. Like in Aspire today, I just put an example of what's happening there with Misty, who's one of Jesse Miller's coaches. So I honestly just jumped on board with this training, and it's already blown my mind. I'm kind of going off track and talking about this, but that training that you're going to see people blowing up with their businesses and helping a crap load of people, top coaches across the country are earning like 50, 200 Success Club points per month after building up through this program. And it's so easy that I can do it so far. So I'm just a couple of weeks into it. Not easy, but it can be done. The reason I'm bringing up that particular training is this. How we became exposed to that training opportunity was because of Joe being into the 5-star diamond elite wall, the 5-star diamond wall and above. And Joe's just an amazing relationship builder, and he got there and he started networking, and he likes to ask lots of questions, right? He's an emerald, so he asks questions. And then after being in the wall, he connected with people, and they kind of formed a business group outside of that where they really talk about business building strategy, maybe in a way that people wouldn't feel comfortable talking about in the wall where corporate is. Anywho, to bring a long story short, this opportunity, along with a few other things for this training that's going to blow your guys' team up to another level, came because of Joe being, getting into the wall and building those relationships. And that's there's only 2 of us, me and Joe, in that wall right now. We need a lot of Team Aspire and Hustle and Grind members in that wall representing, because you all have different mindsets where you're going to grab on to different tidbits of information. Like the things that Kat would zone in on in that wall would be entirely different and a whole different intellect level than what I would glom onto, right? So we need lots of representation there. And it's kind of what this call is about, getting your team lifted up and elevated so that opportunity comes to you that you otherwise wouldn't have access to. So here's the thing. Have you told them yet, Steph, the big vision?
I haven't said anything.
Oh, I get to do that. All right, I get to make the big announcement then. So every Thursday, I have the high honor and privilege of sharing time with about a dozen Team Aspire leaders, and really hoping to pick the leaders' brains so I know what's working for you guys, and also to share and offer any help that I can to help you guys grow your organizations, give what you came here to give, and get what you came here to get. And so Stephanie is one of those top leaders that I get the privilege of talking to each week. And so this has been going on for a few weeks, and we've talked about, big picture goals, why she's in this business, what she hopes to give, what she hopes to get, really cementing her vision, and then talking then each week, holding one another accountable for making progress towards those goals. So it's nice to have, power partners to do that with. So if you haven't found a success partner yet, gosh, do that, because it's so helpful for me to know that I have to report to Stephanie every Thursday how things are going. And that really holds my feet to the fire. So the big picture vision that she has for Hustle and Grind the Empire is this: to take this team, to elevate this team to be record-breaking 15-star diamond, superstar diamond status. And to do that, not only to do that, but to be the first team within Team Aspire to achieve that kind of recognition. That is ginormous. That's not like a small little thing to accomplish. That means that Hustle and Grind the Empire and the spin-off teams that have been formed, within Hustle and Grind the Empire, there will be 15 diamond or greater within your organization. And when you think about the number of people served, when you develop a diamond, that means at least 12 more people have been helped by that diamond. That's just like bare bones minimum. That's just if there were 4 on 4 and 2 and 2, right? That's bare bones minimum. And then those people are helping other people get healthier. Those people are helping other people, if their goal is to pay off debt or to leave soul-sucking jobs. And the ripple effect is just never, ever ending. I just got off the phone with Jesse Miller's team, and I talked about the unbelievable feeling that you'll have in your organizations when you have things like this happen. All right, I was on the phone. Jesse's one of our, the top 12 people that I talk to every week. And here's how far apart Jesse is from me, right? The 6 degrees of separation. Well, it's like way bigger than that. So Joe enrolled me. I enrolled Anna. Anna enrolled Nicole. Nicole enrolled Jean Sakarek. And Jean Sakarek enrolled Jesse. And his team is completely blowing it up out of the water, right? Imagine when you have people being helped that many layers deep. Jesse has a physical transformation story, and he helped Katie lose 102 pounds. He was not the whole 102 pounds, but he was part of her 102 or 103 pound weight loss journey. Like, I would never have reached her. So the things that you guys have the power to do through this, whether you're building because you love the health and fitness side, or you're building because you love the business side, or you're building because you love everything about it, like me. I love every stinking thing about this business. So 15 star is giant, and we need to chunk that down, right? So that's been part of our strategy sesh. Not everyone wants to be a diamond. Not everyone wants to be an emerald. Not everyone wants to be a ruby or a superstar diamond. My goal today is to communicate this vision with you, and then you decide where you want to shake things out. But there's this bare minimum thing that I want to share with you that will allow you, even if you're not ready to run with this business right now, it's going to allow you to get in a position where you have a little retirement plan building underneath you, and it's going to allow you to connect others with this information. So I'm counting on you all to have the ability to articulate this to your people, to share with them that something epic is going down in your team. And here's the thing. I do not want anyone coming back to me a year from now and going, "What the junk, Tina? Why on earth did you not tell me that this was going to happen?" Because I'm telling everybody this is going to happen. I know what's happening in Team Aspire. I know my commitment level, and Stephanie is leading this within her organization. This is going to be an epic 1-year, 3-year, and 5-year plan. So we have 15 stars, the big vision, right? That's not going to happen necessarily this year. I'm not limiting the universe. Maybe it's going to happen this year. But here's what I know is going to happen this year. Hustle and Grind the Empire is going to be Team Aspire's first 5-star diamond elite team. Stephanie is not stopping. There is nothing that would hold her back. She has no reservations. She is convicted. She is unwavering. She is running, and she is doing everything in her power to increase her skills, her leadership lid, and to be able to bring these things to anyone on the team who wants them. I know that about Stephanie. The playing field right now to become Team Aspire's first 5-star diamond elite team this year, the playing field is equal. It is 100% equal. Anyone can do that, including not Stephanie being the first within Hustle and Grind the Empire. P.S. Someone could kick her butt right now and pass her up and become, and she would really not be sad about that. She's not going to make it easy on anyone to pass her up, but she would not, like me, she would not be sad to have anyone and everyone pass her up. Getting your team this year positioned in the wall to have more opportunities to be exposed to people who are doing way more in this business than me and Joe. I'm really proud of what we've done. We're working our butts off trying to improve our skills, me especially. Like, you know, everything is a new learning project for me. Learning technology to do this Facebook training is just painful. Everything is, you know, a lot of work for me, but we're passionate about it. But there are people that you guys could be learning from that have much greater skill than what we have. And Stephanie knows it because she just went to that leadership conference, right? Like, you connected with people that you're like, damn, these people are smoking, Joe and Tina. I'm sure you didn't think that in a bad way, but it's a fact. There are people way smoking our pace, and we want you exposed to them. We don't want to be a lid on where you guys can grow. And getting you guys into that 5-star wall is going to be huge, and that's going to happen this year. All right, so now I'm going to take it to this next level. So 15-star. 5-star is happening this year, so you'll decide, each of you will decide if you want to be one of those diamonds that are representing getting this team into the 5-star diamond elite recognition wall or above. It doesn't have to be limited to 5-star. Here's where the secret sauce is going to happen with your team. The secret sauce is this, you guys: getting to Emerald. Hustle and Grind the Empire is going to become an emerald producing factory. I encourage you to not look at people and say, oh, I think this person would just be my next superstar. This is going to be a diamond coach. I just think they're going to kill it and whatever. I encourage you to have this mindset, of here's someone that I could help come in, help them get an immediate success story, help them get to feeling good about themselves and confident about themselves because they got to Emerald overnight, or if it takes them 1 week, that's fine too. If it takes them 2 weeks, that's cool. But becoming an emerald producing factory and going into it thinking, I can help this person get a business started, to open up a business center and get positioned in my organization to accumulate. You guys know about bank points. I know Kat's mind has to know about bank points. I know that you know about that, right? When you get to Emerald, you hold Emerald. Don't ever, ever lose Emerald, because Joe's coming out to say hi.
Hello, gang. It's the Hustle and Grind Empire. Sorry to interrupt.
So when you get to Emerald, of course, you officially open up your business center. And anyone, of course, that's sponsored by Stephanie has a power leg. Anyone that's sponsored by me has a power leg. And what that means is you have two sides of your business, and there's someone from above you, or lots of people above you, that are adding to this one side of your business. So whatever side your sponsor put you on, that's your power leg if you have someone above you building for you. I don't have anyone above me building. Joe doesn't have anyone above me building. You guys have someone above you helping you build an organization. Here's a little story I want to share with you to make this Emerald mission so real. in terms of the value that you're offering people. Getting them to Emerald, even if they don't want to run the business, you're helping someone put a little retirement plan together, basically. And here's a story to paint that picture. I started 4.5 years ago, and about 3.5 or 4 years ago, I enrolled this adorable woman by the name of Rita. She's 63 years old now, I think. She had a 25-pound weight loss success story. She just loves running challenge groups. She works in a furniture store, and she's super fun. She likes to skydive, kayak, do all these fun, adventurous things. Well, all I knew is I was supposed to bring people in and help them get to Emerald overnight, is what I started the theme, because I thought if I don't tell people that they can get to Emerald overnight, they may not know it. So I let them know that I have a history of helping people get to Emerald overnight. So she did. She got to Emerald overnight. She had no idea why, just that I encouraged her to do so. And in fact, after becoming Emerald and gaining that confidence, she wasn't actively trying to build the business, but every now and then, it's hilarious, she'll come into the team page and go, hey, I know you guys haven't seen me for a while, but I totally forget because I don't do this very often. How do I enroll a coach? Someone wants to join my team. Like, that's how she enrolls coaches. And she had several coaches on her team. So we'll help her. Well, this is what happened about a year ago. She maintained her Emerald, and she's towards the top of one of my 4 power legs. They have 4 legs. They're almost all equal. So they're all power legs. She's on one of the original power legs that just took off. And she came into the team page and said, hey, you guys, I just wanted to let you know I don't show up here very often, but I was in my back office playing, and I saw something about banked points, and I really don't know what the heck that means, and I'm just wondering if someone can help me. Help. So I saw the message, and I tagged Joe, and I said, Joe, can you help read it? Can you help articulate what this means? Because I knew that she had maintained her Emerald and that she was sitting on a gold mine, because I just kept building. After I bring the coach on, I honor my word that I'm just going to keep building, because that's what I told people I'm going to do. I'm going to keep building, whether you want to tap into that income or not. Just stay at Emerald and know when you're ready, you can. So Joe asked her for a couple of other numbers. She brought those numbers back to the team page, and this is what Joe was able to tell her. He's like, Rita, here's what she said, I have over 1 million banked points, but I don't know what that means. Over 1 million banked points from her power leg. So this one of her legs just took off like gangbusters, because I added people there, and then when those people that I added people on that leg, it just multiplied exponentially. So she had over 1 million points on that leg. But as you know, if you study the team cycle bonuses, the only way you access the money that's sitting there in banked points is to build your weak leg. So Joe shared with her that by simply adding a few more coaches, getting to Diamond so that she was earning that $18 team cycle bonus, and then building over on her weak leg, that she was literally sitting on $52,000 a year, just banked there, waiting for her to tap into it by slowly building her weak leg. She was a happy camper, because Rita's looking at a retirement plan that's going to allow her to do more kayaking, to do more hiking, to do more skydiving, and all those fun things that she wants to do. So that's the power of what we're offering people. I encourage Rita, just get to Emerald, maintain it, run your challenge groups, do whatever, and someday that may be, you may decide you want more. And so that's what she did. And she's not sad that she followed those tips. I'm letting you guys know that you all offer this valuable place in your charts. If you are looking over the next 5 years to grow your organization at whatever pace you choose, whether it be slow and steady, medium paced, or sprinting, if you know that you're in this for the long haul, you're offering people very coveted spots at the top of your organization. Would anyone like to be at the, just raise your hand, would you like to be at the top of my organization chart when I started 4.5 years ago? Anyone? Would you like that volume flowing up to you? All right, here's better news. You missed me, but you have Stephanie, who's outpacing me by a landslide. So imagine what she's going to be putting underneath you guys in the next 1 year, 3 years, 5 years out. And you all have the opportunity to grow at her pace, to grow at a slower pace, to grow at a snail's pace, whatever you choose. But there's a dynasty that's going to be built in Team Hustle and Grind the Empire over the next 5 years. The secret sauce is you getting to Emerald if you're not there, and you helping your people get to Emerald, and then helping their people get to Emerald. Imagine the growth that can take place in your organization by that theory of just helping people get to Emerald. I want to tell a story about I love to tell stories so you have something to work with, so you have the Rita story now. The story I want to say is for Emeralds. Once you help someone get that success story, that feeling of, okay, I started this business and I feel good about myself, their confidence has increased and they know that they have some power to help other people and to get started, and if they want to grow their business, they can. The neat thing is if you have someone who wants to soar in this business, you will not be able to stop them. There is nothing that you could possibly do to stop them. Take, even outside this team, take Jesse Miller. Jesse Miller is 8 layers deep from me. I didn't even know his name when he started. Actually, I was part of his closing call because his coach was new and there was no one in between that could help. So I knew his name, but I never once said, Jesse, you got to Emerald. Would you like to get to Ruby or Diamond? Would you like to get to 1-star Diamond? Would you like to be the team's first 15-star Diamond team? I've never said any of those things. I couldn't stand in Jesse's way if I tried. If I did, he's badass. You've seen him. He would just kick me out of the way and plow through. He is a man on a mission. And when you have people who want to run the business, you simply can't stop them. Likewise, if you have someone who is perfectly comfortable at Emerald, like that beautiful woman, Rita, she's the best thing since sliced bread. She's over there running challenges. She's helping people. People are getting healthier. They feel good about themselves. Why would I try to say, Rita, would you like to get to Diamond? Rita, would you like to get to 1-star Diamond? No, she's happy over there. But I know that if she ever decides that she wants to cash in on that $52,000, I've built something as I promised for her underneath her to tap into. There's a little story about a chicken and an eagle, right? So if you have an eagle, you can't stop that eagle from soaring if it wants to soar. And likewise, if you have a chicken and you keep trying to throw that chicken up in the air and say, hey, you want to go soar with that eagle? With that, you put that chicken up there, it's going to fall back down, but on its way down, the chances are it's going to shit on you, right? Like you keep throwing that up there, it's not meant to soar. So don't try to make your emeralds into something they don't want to be. If I try to push Rita into being a superstar diamond, she would walk away and then she wouldn't be helping the people that she's helping in these challenges. So I love everyone where they are, but then I get out of the way of the eagles who want to soar, or I get side by side with them and run with them and help them however they want. There are people that don't want my help running a business. If I can offer any value, I'm always here. So let your eagles soar and let your chickens be down here doing what they need to be doing, which, dude, we need some chickens making some eggs. We need those eggs. We need that protein, right? So that's the story about becoming an emerald producing factory. Why I say this is level playing field for everybody is this. I don't care if you're 2-star diamond. I don't care if you're 1-star diamond. I don't care if you're not diamond yet. It is level playing field for everyone in Team Aspire to start crushing some records. If you have a goal that you want to be a diamond, if you have a goal that you want to be a 2-star diamond, a 3-star, 4-star, 5-star diamond, that 5-star elite team, or actually getting to 3-star, getting to 4-star, all of those things are equal playing field for everybody. And here's how I have proof of that. Joe and I came into our parent family. Our sponsor quit almost immediately, and we were put in a dead spot, so no one adds to us. So they quit, but she did the greatest gift ever for us, which was put Joe into our parent team's team page, and then Joe climbed his way to find, who the leader was there, and we got connected. That team had been in existence for at least 3 years, and there were a couple thousand people there, if I remember the numbers correctly.
Not that many. Yeah.
Joe's in the background, he says, not that many yet. So it's now grown to several thousand people, but
There was about 1,000.
there was about 1,000 when we joined. We fell madly, passionately, and deeply in love with this business and what we could do in the world with this business. And we took it seriously. And we became, after, a team that had been in existence for 3 years, we became the first individuals, Joe first, in all the steps. He was always, out in front of me. So he became the first 2-star diamond. We became the first 5-star diamonds that came out of our parent team. And it was just because we loved it, we were passionate, we ran with it. And the other folks were getting what they wanted out of that team. There was nothing wrong. They were getting what they wanted out of the business. We just ran with it. So that's why I'm saying this team has been in existence for how long? It's anyone's game that wants to run with this business. You can make whatever you want out of this business, and you can get others connected so they can run with it. Imagine if you just get to Emerald and you don't want to fast pace this, but you just want to add 1 or 2 coaches every month. Imagine when you do that and you get someone like a Jesse who happens to join your organization and they just completely blow the business up. Imagine that you have someone above you working one of your legs and a powerful person gets on the other leg and you're maxing out income. Do you know this is a true story. So rank does not always equal income. You're not guaranteed a certain level of income when you reach a certain rank. I have star diamonds on my team that are making less than a couple of emeralds. I have a couple of emeralds who are at the top of my chart, who have me building on one side, and they just slow and steady added coaches and happen to get a runner on the weak leg. And they're maxing out income every week as an emerald and making more than star diamonds just because of
$250 a week?
$250 a week. Would anyone be cool with not working and not even really kind of pretending to work and making $250 a week? That's pretty awesome, isn't it? So if you just steadily want to build your business, add 1 or 2 coaches a month and let them go to work and get them to Emerald, and then they're going to decide if they want to run.
1 coach a month would be awesome.
Joe says 1 coach a month will be awesome. So that's true too. 12 coaches a year is huge. All right, so that's the big picture vision. Stephanie allowed me to share that with you guys. You're going to decide if you want to be part of that, if you want to articulate this vision and let your people who are coming in know, listen, I don't know where you're at in the business. If you want to run with it, great. We have a team that is going for record, to break some records within Team Aspire, become the first 5-star Diamond Elite team, to become the first 15-star Superstar team. It's going to put our team as a whole in a better position to get access to special opportunities, to be able to build new skills and network with people who are doing way better than our parent family, Team Aspire. And that's no disrespect to Team Aspire. They're doing great, but there are people out there crushing it and doing even more, right? And we want to bring that opportunity to you guys. That's what you'll be sharing with your people if you decide to do that. Did that vision make sense in terms of the big vision, breaking it down to a 2016 goal, and just a step-by-step how this team can use the secret sauce of becoming emerald producing factory? Does that help you guys? Josh says thumbs up. Was that helpful to you, Ashley? Awesome. Very cool. I see we have Anna on the phone. There are Edna's on the phone, and then Melissa and Kat. Kat, was that helpful to you? I know you understand all the numbers, so it's easy for you to wrap your. So you guys have, by the way, your own Joe Gonzales. So Team Aspire as a whole has Joe to help with numbers and the vision and to interpret. And you guys have the greatest gift in Kat. Right away when I got to meet her, we nicknamed her, or she nicknamed herself, whatever, the Force, hashtag the Force within Hustle and Grind the Empire. if you ever have questions, I hope I'm not speaking out of turn, Kat, by volunteering your services, but her mind is so brilliant to understand the numbers and the vision, and that she can take complicated information, financial and business information, and dumb it down even for me. So if you can do that, you've got a gift. So I hope I'm not speaking out of turn, but I think she loves doing that, helping people understand the vision. And of course you have Stephanie leading the charge at the helm, and I've never met someone more humble and compassionate, loving, and she's just driven and ambitious to make something out of this opportunity for herself and anyone else that wants to make anything out of it. I know people across the whole team private message Stephanie all the time, asking for advice. She's such a kind soul, and I know she makes people feel really safe, including my daughter, right? My daughter sneaks around mom and goes over to Stephanie, but people do that all the time, and she's just so kind and generous in giving out information. And it's really just a quality of top coaches across the board and within Team Aspire. I know people do the same thing with Jesse Miller. I keep referencing Jesse because I had a talk with his team this morning, but same soul, very giving and generous, and people know that, and they sense that they would be safe in asking him stuff, and they do, and he gives of his heart so generously. And I just love that about Team Aspire and our culture, that people are pretty awesome. And this team, I would say that it's a level playing field. I do say it's a level playing field, but to be honest with you, you guys have a little bit of a leg up with Stephanie at the helm because she is just unstoppable. Like, you have a secret sauce in her that other teams would die to have, that they would die to have someone that was caring and loving and with a big vision for herself and for her family and for Hustle and Grind the Empire team and for the spin-off teams. You guys already have so many spin-off teams, right? So I'm so excited. Did I cover everything, Steph?
I think you did. Thank you so much.
Yeah. I have a special place in my heart for Hustle and Grind the Empire, the Force, Team Adrenaline. I don't know if Miss Courtney is going to be on tomorrow. You guys are so freaking amazing that you have, multiple spin-off teams above you and around you and under you and around you. It's just crazy. I can't wait to see what you guys do. I want you to know that I know you have your own team page and you get so much support there, and you all know you can come into headquarters page at any time, and you can message me at any time for questions or support or, love, because I'm like the mama bear. I like to give the loving. So it's doing me a favor if you need some love. Anything else you wanted to add, Miss Steph?
No, I think we're good. Thank you guys so much. I know this was super last minute, and I appreciate you guys jumping on a Saturday morning. And yeah, thank you, Tina.
Someone had to cancel, so I was like, let's do this sooner rather than later. You guys have such good mojo. All right, you guys, I love you guys so much. Josh, totally kicking butt. Man, I've been seeing your name pop up a lot, so this is exciting stuff. Kat, all the love. Hashtag the Force. All right, guys, we'll see you in the team page. I'll see you kicking butt. Let's do this thing.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.